Look at everything Donald Trump had to get through, huh? It was a struggle, of course, to become president. Then he's president. There's Russia, 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 impeachment number 1, impeachment number 2, this January 6th nonsense, 1,000 other things they come at him with. And now, could this finally be it? Letitia James? I don't think so. I looked at it today. In my opinion, it's a frivolous lawsuit. They're accusing Donald Trump of overinflating his properties to get a better deal, I guess, from the banks, and more loans. They accuse him of fraud. I am not buying it. We talked about it earlier. Let's bring in Alina Habba. She is the attorney, one of the attorneys for former President Donald Trump. Welcome back, Alina.
Thanks, Greg. Good to be with you. How are you?
Uh-oh. Are you worried about this? You seem very serious. What's going on? Is this a bad...
Oh, I'm so serious. Yes, I'm so concerned. 3 years of investigation. I had no idea this was coming. And 48 days before an election. Of course, we knew this was coming. This is a typical political stunt by the DNC. Not worried at all. No, not at all.
All right. So
valuations are incredibly subjective, as you know.
Right. I mean, and I don't even think, I'm not sure there's a law. And we should emphasize, this is a civil case. They tried to present it as if it was some sort of an indictment. Do me a favor for the non-lawyers. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm happy to break it down for the non-lawyers. So Letitia James took this beautiful stage of pomp and circumstance, and she said that this was, we are barring the Trump organization from doing business in New York. We are barring Donald Trump from doing business in New York. No, okay, first of all, you don't have the authority to do that. Let's be clear. This is a civil case. What is a civil case? Civil case is damages, monetary damages. Very different than a criminal case, which is you go to jail. This is a civil case. She's asking for money. We don't have a victim. Deutsche Bank made a lot of money off the Trump organization. However, she's took the stand today. Why? Because she's down in the polls. So we sit here and we watch this, and it's a shame because she really misled the public today. I really believe that. I watched her try and pretend that my client was a fraudster and all of these things. Meanwhile, he used accounting firms. He used outside Cushman and Wakefield, major firms that went and did valuations of companies. And then his statement of financial condition was completely discredited by a 4-page disclaimer where he said basically, this is not an audit. This isn't an accounting statement. You got to do your own work and due diligence. And by the way, Deutsche Bank, they do their own due diligence. They're not a schmucky little bank from, South Jersey. So sorry.
Okay. Well, look, I actually am a bit of I have a hobby. I like New York City buildings. I've always liked the skyline, and I know a little bit about what buildings cost. And when she came out and said that 40 Wall Street should only have been valued at $200 million in 2011. And I think we have a picture of the building. I knew she was wrong. I knew it. She said $200 million. Donald Trump said, apparently in the financial papers, that it was worth $524 million. I don't know if you saw earlier in the show, we showed about 6 buildings that sold or were valued in 2011 for that figure or more, comparable size, and some not nearly as iconic, famous, or interesting as 40 Wall Street. She does not know, literally not know what she's talking about.
No, she has no idea about commercial real estate. That is very clear by this complaint, number one. Number two, when you have a Trump property, that's a unicorn property. That's what we call that. That's something that has a brand value and has real estate value. He's got some of the best buildings in New York. So you want to sit there and tell me, oh, Trump, do you know what a property's worth? It's worth what someone's willing to pay for it. It doesn't matter what Letitia James thinks. She has no real estate background. She's literally investigating everybody and anybody. Cushman and Wakefield, Weiser Mazars. She'll go after Deutsche Bank. She'll go after anyone to advance her political career. There is no place for that in the judicial system. And I have other clients that deal with this. If you're a Republican, if you are sitting there and you are trying to fight for your business who happens to be successful in a democratic state, you should not have a prejudicial judge in front of you, and you should be treated the same. But that's not the way we operate, unfortunately, in this country anymore. That's the problem. That is the problem.
I know I only have a few seconds left. There was a bogus case about the Trump Foundation. There was a settlement. I know that was bogus on their part. What do you do though? I mean, this does take up time. A lawsuit, you got to answer certain things.
Yes.
Are you looking to settle? How can you settle? What's your next step? What are you going to do?
Quite honestly, all of these lawsuits that they bring, they're no surprises. We're already ready to deal with them. We've been prepared for that. We have a motion to dismiss ready, and we're going to tailor it to whatever new details they brought. But quite honestly, this has been 3 years in the making. If you don't think we knew that they were going to do this right before an election, she must think we're stupid. We were ready to go, and we will be ready to grow, and we will continue to crush it. It is what it is. It's an election political ploy. Here we go, Letitia. You know, you made a mistake. You wanted to file, but it's going to be another L in your bucket. Here we go.
Alina
Habba,
Habba,
what it is.
Attorney for the President. I'm glad you're by his side. Very much so. Thank you very much.
I am by his side.
All right.
Thanks.
To be continued. We'll be right back.
Thanks, Greg.